Hey, party people, Techno here. We are back for the final round of the Sans Holiday Hack Challenge 2022. And I am, for the sake of brevity, going to knock out one of the last of the two challenges that I solved here and skip over one of these. Just because at this point, this series is getting pretty far removed time wise from the actual event, and I just kind of want to get this wrapped up so we can move on to other topics. So, looking at the objectives list, what we're going to be talking about in this video is going to be the Blockchain Divination Challenge. So I'm going to be bypassing the Buy a Hat Challenge here. The Buy a Hat Challenge is pretty self-explanatory. I'll talk to it a little bit, but we're not going to go through the process of actually performing the actions here. But the Blockchain Divination Challenge has the objective of using the Blockchain Explorer in the Burning Ring of Fire to investigate the contracts and transactions on the chain and find the address of the Kringlecoin smart contract that was deployed. Hints for this objective are hidden throughout the tunnels. So hints for all of these objectives in the Burning Ring of Fire move are the hints that we've been collecting from the various chests that we've discovered throughout the course of this. There's one more chest to go on the way to the room, and we'll take a look at the hints once we get there. So let's go ahead and just make our way down to the Burning Ring of Fire room. And I'll point out where that final chest is when we get closer. All right, let's go past these two intimidating looking sporks here and down this ladder. And here you can see that final chest right off to the right hand side. So once we get to the bottom of the ladder, just step right into the rock here and then make your way up those invisible paths to that final chest. That's going to contain more Kringlecoin. I believe it has another hint in it. And it's also going to give you this nifty hat that my avatar is wearing right here. So jumping into the Burning Ring of Fire room. Now, if we were going to do the challenge regarding Buy a Hat, that's going to be performed here with Wombly Cube and Palzari, as well as this hat vending machine and this KTM terminal. That's everything that you're going to need to get that done. Let's just take a quick look at that. So that is the objective is effectively to buy a hat. And if you are at all familiar with performing transactions on the blockchain or moving cryptocurrency between wallets or from one wallet to another, this is going to be pretty straightforward for you. As far as the hints go, there are a number of hints that we've discovered in those chests on the way. So here would be the final challenge of the Burning Ring of Fire room that I did not solve. The Board Spork Rowboat Society, we picked up hints for that. We also picked up hints for the hat vending, these three here, the Wear It Proudly, Hat Dispensary, and Prepare to Spend. And those will more or less walk you through the process of getting that hat. And then finally, we have the Blockchain Divination hints, and that's what we're going to be taking a look at here in a moment. So let's just go ahead and take a look at these hints while we have this open. The first being crypto postage. It states, look at the transaction information. There is a from address and a to address. The to address lists the address of the Kringlecoin smart contract. Alrighty. And then a solid hint. So this one directs us to find a transaction in the blockchain where someone sent or received Kringlecoin. The Solidity source file is listed as kringlecoin.sol. Sol, however you would say that. And then also we have a link to Tom's talk, which might be helpful here. So this is a big hint here, and this challenge, let's go back and take a look at the objectives. But this challenge is actually listed as a 4 Christmas trees out of 5. So a relatively difficult challenge in the context of the rating system here. I personally did not find it to be very difficult at all, and maybe I just got lucky, but let me show you what I mean. So we will go down this ladder, down deeper into the Board Spork Rowboat Society portion of the room, and we're going to use this Blockchain Explorer right here to take a look at those transactions. So once we fire this up, we're going to be looking at the most recent block on the chain, number 113,476. And if we just take a quick look at this, we can see the from address. So here's the wallet that the transaction is from, and the to address, so the wallet that this transaction is going to. And we can also see that the Solidity source file for this is kringlecoin.sol. So that right there is, that tells me that this is more than likely the address that we're looking for. Now, to confirm that, we can actually go back and look at other blocks on the blockchain, especially since this is a smart contract address that's being deployed. If we can find the block where that contract is deployed to the blockchain, then it can confirm that. So we can jump over to block 1 here and take a look at this, or rather block 0. And here we don't have much information, so we can just scroll forward to block 1. And in short order, we see this message: this transaction creates a contract, Kringlecoin, and the contract address, which happens to be the same as the to address in that most recent block. And we can see that, again, this is the kringlecoin.sol Solidity source file. So that was enough for me to try out that address as the answer to the challenge. And lo and behold, this is the answer that we're looking for. So yeah, not overly difficult. Maybe I'm missing something or just got lucky, like I said, but that was my process and that worked out. So now with this video being wrapped up, that is going to be the final entry in the Holiday Hack Challenge 2022 series. Looking forward to Holiday Hack Challenge 2023. In the meantime, I'm going to move on to some other topics, maybe some other capture the flag type challenges or scenarios, quite possibly jumping into the over the wire games, maybe just walking through Bandit. Those will be some pretty quick videos to take a look at and just walk through. Tons of walkthroughs for that stuff out there, but hey, why not? So with that being said, I thank you for watching. Take care, everybody, and I will talk to you later.